When the Broncos host the Chargers on Sunday, a #1 seed and bye week will be on the line, and perhaps extra spending money for the city of Denver.
It does benefit the city financially.
DU's Jack Buffington helped explain how just hosting a playoff game could indirectly increase revenue for the city and state.
People who are fans will go to the stadium. People who are not fans will go up and ski in the mountains, so there's benefits to them.
The direct benefit is from people filling the stadium and spending money there, like $12 for a beer and $8 for water, come on, and spending money on merchandise.
There's also a major indirect benefit relating to awareness and financial benefits to Colorado for their team being on in the national headlines.
In 2016, Peyton Manning's last year, the Broncos won 2 home playoff games en route to a Super Bowl 50 victory. In January 2016, Denver sales tax revenue for food services and drinking places, eating out, was $201.5 million. The next January, it was just shy of $200 million. In January 2016, $26.7 million was spent in the sales tax category that includes sporting goods stores. The next January, that also dropped to $25 million. But other industries saw higher revenue from 2016 to 2017, like accommodations, electronic stores, and grocery stores.
And the question is, would people not spend if they didn't go to the Bronco game? And that's the tricky thing to figure out.
Buffington believes the bigger benefit for the city will come with a new stadium that can host more events than the current stadium. A proposed retractable dome stadium could host a Super Bowl, WrestleMania, or any number of events that may be avoided currently because of weather.
When a stadium is being put in place that could be used more than 10 times a year, it could be used maybe 40 or 50 times a year, that could be a real benefit to the city, regardless of whether the team is good or not.
Tell me who wouldn't tune into WrestleMania in April with a possible blizzard happening at the same time. You'll notice I didn't answer the question. I mean, I showed you sales tax revenue data that you cannot pinpoint to any one event. I believe there are computers out there that if you have the specific calculations that the city doesn't share publicly, you might be able to figure something like that out. But I'll say, the economists question, when you have large groups of people showing up, does that keep people home who would otherwise go out? I think when you have 76,000 people going to a Broncos game, you might get some sort of benefit even if people stay home during that time, Sam and Evan.
Right.
But, giving us food for thought.
Yeah, but would those people spend money at bars instead if they weren't going to the game? Like you said, it's tough to know.
But what about before and after, getting dinner and then going out for drinks later? Maybe, no?
I mean, on a large scale, yeah. If we're talking like you're going like 18,000 people at Ball Arena, maybe you're not chasing that many people home that would otherwise go out. 76,000 people probably add more coming out than would stay in. I'll say Jack pointed out, the old school theory of Monday Night Football during a snow event, they'd show a scenic shot of the mountains and suddenly ski resorts, the phones would be off the hook with people. Like, what are they going to show now that the Broncos are on a national stage? What scenic shot are they going to show that's going to get people to suddenly want to come here for skiing when Corey just showed us record-breaking heat for the season finale?
I look forward to those answers from you in February after 2 home playoff games for the Broncos.
Oh,
Marshall,
calling it.
Thank you.
Thank you.